FC26 has just been launched and we've got a bunch of new options that will help you run the game smoother and have a better online experience. If you're looking for cheap FC26 coins, make sure to check m8x.com super fast delivery and use the code OVI to get an even bigger discount. Link will be in the description. What is going on, everyone? My name is Ovi and welcome to a new FC26 video. Today we're going to talk about the new settings in visual, settings that will be helping you run the game smoother online. We've got a lot of these that can be tuned, and I gotta hand it to EA Sports. Some of the changes, the changes that they've done, they're nice. It offers you finally the opportunity on console to toy a bit, to play a bit with the visuals in order to improve the connection, a thing that people on PC can already do. So this will be very helpful for console players. That being said, let's jump into the settings. We've got a lot of them: overlays, indicators, displays, radar, goal net, accessibility, a lot of these. It's gonna be extremely interesting. Towards the end, we're gonna jump to the most interesting ones because that is the order over there. Let's start from connection monitoring. By default, it is on contextual, so it appears only when you've got problems with the connection. My advice is have it on. It offers you an insight throughout the entire match on how your connection with the opponent, with the servers, is going. Input overlay. For content creators, it's great to have this one. For, I don't know, for casual, for normal players, if you're playing Ultimate Team, I just don't see. I don't see the purpose of having this. If you're having a controller issue or delay, you're thinking you have delay issues, then of course you can have the diagnostics or side by side. Otherwise, don't have that many things on your screen because that will just make it harder for the game to run. Input overlay on off. I will leave it single for me because I'm a content creator. People also tune into my videos to see what I press when I press to improve their game. Score clock, let's keep it on. Score clock drop down, I don't like that. Sometimes you get to see in a difficult moment of the game, in a tension moment, you get to see some graphics that just put you out, take you out of your focus. So in my opinion, it's off. Scrolling lineups should be again off. Hypermotion inside overlays, I would still keep it off. This is just to improve everything and how smooth the game is running. Measurement system, this is very nice. You've got default, imperial, and metric. Metric, in my opinion, is the best because it's the most logical one in meters. Tactical chalkboard. It's interesting because if you make a tactical change, you could get to see those tactic changes on the pitch, which will offer you an insight if you've actually changed something, because sometimes you think you've pressed it, but it doesn't really happen in the game. That's why on, in my opinion, is the way to go. Tactical suggestion notification, no thank you, off. Footedness, oh, what is this? Will display underneath your player name bar specifying the selected player's strong foot alongside the weak foot rating. If you're new to the game, have it on. Helps you see the weak foot of the players. For example, if they're superstars, Mbappe, Rafinha, Salah, you just know. You just know if you play for a long while. If not, have it on. Skill move rating on, again, if you're not familiarized with your players. If you know your players, off over there. Playstyle plus icons. Again, I would have it off. A lot of things off over there just to improve the connection. Ultimate Team, this is something that will be coming soon, and again, I advise you to have it on off for foot champions and division rivals, because it might set you off your focus area. If it doesn't bother you, just keep it on if you're okay with that. Player name bar, enable plus overhead, that's the way to go. Overhead player info, I like to have the player name because I use a camera that is further away from the pitch, and sometimes I cannot differentiate between all of my players. Having the player name there helps. Player indicator size. Over here is just personal preference. You've got large, small, and default. Default is actually medium. So large, medium, small. I like to have it on medium, on default. Player indicator fade, I like to have it on because towards the end of the game, once my player, depending on how my player is going in terms of stamina, it will fade. So let's have it on. Teammate contain indicator. Over here, I like to have it on to see my second player press. The playstyle plus overhead indicators. I've seen pros use it. I'm not necessarily a fan because I feel like it slows down a bit the connection, but it helps you to see which exactly playstyle is being activated in that moment. So I would say team only. Next, player switch indicator on off. Player based difficulty indicator on off. Online indicator ID. You don't need. You literally don't need it. Just have it off. Displays. This is very good. Once the opponent is celebrating, do you want to see his celebration, or you want to avoid that? Maybe he's toxic. Select user controlled team. Hold to skip off. Precision pass visuals on. It helps a lot to see exactly where precision pass is going. I tested off and it was a disaster. I just couldn't do it. On is the best. Precision shot visuals on. You will need this to be on this year. It will help you, the precision shots. You'll see. Underfoot player highlight disabled and communication system on. AR coaching rush hide, ping system on. In terms of the radar, this is just personal preference. First of all, you need to have it on, but it's either 3D or 2D. I like it 2D. And now it's important to have user radar color selected and opponent, because if you go default, sometimes it will be problematic. You're gonna see similar colors on the radar. That's why pick one. I would advise, for example, you've got a blue shirt, blue kit in game, select blue. You've got red, select red. Black or something in that tone, select that. I like to have it on white, for example, and opponent in red. It's white, it's easy to know it's me, and opponent red because he is the opponent. Goal net tension. This is personal preference. I like, they've added photos. That is superb. I've just noticed. Again, this is personal preference. I have rectangle and hexagon, but go whatever you want. Default is like that. Wow, square. That's nice, man. You can actually see what you've done. So rectangle or triangle like that, and square. Let's go square. Hexagon. Nah, like that. Now this is big. This was the default on here. This is the biggest change that EA have added. You will be able to make your game a tad faster with player shadows on off, stadium shadows off. You know how much some of us hate the shadows on the stadium, and they do add a bit of delay, extra pixels. So have it on off. Camera shake visuals off. POV camera scenes, that's personal preference, on or off. I like to have it off. Now, color blindness, this is default. Brightest contrast on 5. High contrast mode, have it off here. Main menu video off, subtitles off. And those are the entire settings, guys, from visual. And the most important ones, chat, are the ones that I've showed you towards the end. These here, stadium shadows need to be on off, player shadows off. These will make the biggest change in terms of how fast your game will go, and you want to play on a faster connection, of course. If you got any questions, drop a comment below and let me know, boys. This will be all for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Have an absolutely fantastic day, everyone. Ciao, ciao.